number there, brother Junior? What's our number, Junior? Our Grand Marshal, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy Veterans Day! Happy Veterans Day!
Charles Green, 2022 Grand Marshal, the Ford Mustang. Charles Green is a U.S. Army retired Master Sergeant, sorry about that, who served in the U.S. Marine Corps from 1976 to 79. He then joined the U.S. Army from 1980 to 2002 after combat tour in Bosnia. Charles began working at the Department of Veterans Affairs. 2006.
Happy Veterans Day, everybody!
Yes, here we go. Let's welcome our Mayor, Eric Garcetti. Good to see you, Mayor.
Happy Veterans Day, everybody! God bless America! Happy Veterans Day!
Our Honorable Mayor, Eric Garcetti, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up one more time.
Happy Veterans Day! How you feeling? How you doing? My shipmate's right here. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. God bless. Thank you. See, we're totally unified. Even Raiders fans we love today.
Y'all heard that on tape. You heard that.
God bless everybody. Happy Veterans Day.
All right. Looks like the parade has already kicked off at 11 a.m. This is Brother Tyrone, your Global National Kingdom reporter, coming to you live here in Mission Hills right now, or right here on Laurel Canyon Boulevard, right here. And you are watching the Veterans Day Parade out on this beautiful day today. And throughout this live cast, I am going to be doing some Veterans Day shout outs as well. So please stay tuned. And if you know of a veteran, please send the message over to me. And please send a message over to me, and I will shout them out as well also too. Hold on one second. Hold on. Here we go.
Marching band. Porter Middle School marching Trojans, everybody. Let's welcome George K. Porter Middle School marching Trojans.
Folks, the song that you hear them playing, some of them are too young to know about that song. That's Rock and Roll Part 2, Gary Glitter. They don't know that, but I do. All right, folks, you are watching the live cast of the Veterans Day Parade here in Mission Hills, California. Thank you all so much for watching and joining in.
Over 150 members who work to promote veterans issues, past and present. Rings Over Wendy's meets every Monday morning at Wendy's and the West Valley to honor all veterans. All right, the Jewish war veterans. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Eric Roth, Jewish war veterans, double-decker bus. Veterans from World War II.
We have George Saldivar. today at USMC Martinez Brothers, Native American Warriors, Robert Martinez, Frank Martinez, Louis Martinez, Leroy Martinez, and George P. Saldivar.
Blvd Church, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have Frank L. Cantar representing. Today is the Vietnam veterans from La Trinidad Church. Come on, let's give it up. Welcome to La Trinidad.
Praise the Lord, La Trinidad Church veterans.
Junior, what number are we on, Junior?
This is number 11, Caroline Sharon Govern Sal. Agaban Omar Hutchinson Vasquez, representing veterans of Foreign Wars Post 2323. The VFW Post 23 is located on Chatsworth Street in Granada Hills. In order to be a member, you must be a veteran and have received a medal for overseas service, or received hostile fire or imminent danger. Writing today are retired veterans Hutchinson, Carolyn Agaban, Sharon Omar, and Sal Vasquez. Thank you for your service.
We got number 12, Jay Hilda and Jessica Estrada, American Legion Post 176, Commander with the American Legion Post 176, Auxiliary President. Welcome, let's welcome.
Okay, this is Manuel Gonzalez coming up. American Legion Post 176 Vice Commander. The American Legion Post 176 is made up of veterans from World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Operation Enduring Freedom, and Operation Iraqi Freedom. Riding with the American Legion is the auxiliary. Thank you for your service, Manuel Gonzalez and the American Legion Post. Thank you. I see Danny Curious there. Thank you for your service. Okay, we got Commander Jose Lasso, Marine Corps League Detachment number 1277. The Marine Corps League is a U.S. military veterans organization made up of honorable dischargeless Marines and Navy Fleet Marine Corps sportsmen who are dedicated to keeping the traditions of the Marine Corps alive and well. Happy Veterans Day to our San Fernando Detachment number 1277 members and its associate members.
And Jessica said that.
All right, let's welcome number 17, Joel Trujillo and the Soldados. Going to be on a Harley. It's nice to have the Vietnam veterans from Soldados with us. Riding today is Joe, Eddie, Trujillo, Chris, Mestes, Robert Figueroa, Sugar Bear, Richard, Mike Alexander, Louis Navarez, Mustafa Mia, Nazar Mia, Joseph Mestes, Michael Mestes, Paul Flores, Jess Alvarado, Johnny Veloz Jr., and Danny G. Come on, let's give it up again for our veterans. Nice day for a ride, guys. All right.
Mike Alexander, the Trujillos are special to our Pastor Rudy here. So
discharged in 2005, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for your service, Miguel Maldonado. Okay, this is Mr. Thomas Laurel Navarro, brother and sister, Army veteran. They're in a 1959 Chevy. Sergeant Cristo Morales, currently serving with the Army National Guard in Ventura County. Veteran Thomas Navarro served from 2015 through 2019. He also participated in Operation Spartan Shield. Thank you for your service.
All right, all the way from Ventura. Welcome, welcome. What a clean car. Thomas Diaz, CSUN veteran. Truck, CSUN veterans, OEF and OIF, keeping the warrior spirit alive, riding with Thomas and Albert Garcia, Lemon Tejada. All right, welcome.
This is Julio Mares, OEF veteran, in a 2016 Honda Pilot. U.S. Marine Corps Corporal Julio Mares served from 2007 to 2011, deployed to Afghanistan in 2010 with the 7th Marine Regiment in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Riding with his family today, thank you for your service, Julio Mares.
Double dog.
Check. Number 22, Robert Acuna, Desert Storm, in a 1964 Chevy Impala. Corporal Robert Acuna Jr. served in the U.S. Marine Corps from 1984 to 1990. He's riding with his great aunts, Ms. Munoz and Ms. Dominguez, the sisters of PFC David M. Gonzalez, Medal of Honor recipient. Come on, let's give it up. Here we go. A hero, American hero. Most of you know that David Gonzalez Park was named after David Gonzalez, American hero. God bless them today. Thank you, lady. Thank you. God bless you. Beautiful car. Thank you for your service.
Thomas Barr, OEF, in a 1957 Chevy Bel Air. Master Sergeant Thomas Barr, U.S. Marine Corps, served from 1996 to 2018. Barr served 3 terms of duty overseas and 2 combat tours in Afghanistan in 2010 and 2011. This is his first time appearance for Barr. Welcome. He is riding with his mother-in-law, Evelyn Green.
Yes, folks, that's the flyover that you see right now.
Thank you very much for your service.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just had a flyover.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Welcome.
Didn't want to miss that.
1957.
Number 24 coming up, Brian Cornell.
What's up, brother?
Hey, bro. Hey.
American hero right here, David Gonzalez.
David Gonzalez.
Let's welcome for the first time U.S. Marine Corps Corporal Brian Cornell, who served in the Cold War from 1979 to 1985. He's riding with his wife, Carol Cornell. Thank you for your service, and thank you for participating.
Welcome. All right, number 25, Anita Hernandez Ganto, Desert Storm. And Senior Airman Anita Hernandez Ganto served in the U.S. Air Force from 89 to 1992. Riding with Anita is her father, Sergeant Roberto Hernandez, in the U.S. Army from 62 to 1967. Also riding is Ethan Watts Santa Cruz, a recent graduate from boot camp. All right, give it up. One more time.
Okay.
Mustang. The 97-year-old Mission Hill resident served in World War II, 1944 through 1945, and in the Korean War, 1950 through 1951, as a combat medic saving lives in the
All right, folks, do stay tuned because I am going to be doing Veterans Day shout out very shortly.
During the Korean War conflict, Garcia was awarded National Defense Medal, Presidential Unit Citation, and the Army Unit Citation.
Come on, give it up. Give it up for him one more time. Hey, next we got the James Monroe Marching Band. Ryan Gonzalez from the James Monroe Marching Band. March, let's welcome James Monroe Marching Band. This is their first appearance in over a decade, so let's welcome them back.
In Washington, D.C. 7 times out of the last 10 years. They have competed in the National Drill Championship in Richmond, Virginia. This Army JROTC program is under the direction of First Sergeant Charlie Mojica, retired. This will be Mojica's last parade as he will be retiring from IAUC. Give it up for Monroe High School. James Wynn, Tanner Ridge, Korean War era.
That's right, y'all. Sisters are doing it for themselves.
Vietnam veteran. They're in a 1964 Mustang. Korean War era 2022 honorary Grand Marshal Tenor. James L. Tenor served from 1947 to 1951. He was the armorer for the aircraft during the Korean War. Riding with Tenor is Corporal Wynn Ridge, served in the Vietnam War during 1963 to 1967.
All right, welcome. 31, let's welcome Art Valdez, Cold War. Riding with us today is PFC Art Valdez, who served from 1964 to 1969 Cold War era. Art is a member of the VFW Post 6213 and the American Legion Post 176.
Laz, Gil could not make it down this morning, Laz. I will tell you in a second.
Fred Flores.
let me do my Veterans Day shout out to Brother Paul Amato Sr., World War II Navy veteran, Brother Paul Amato III, retired Navy veteran, and Brother Paul Amato Jr., Navy veteran, 3 generations that have served.
He's in a 1965 Chrysler. U.S. Army veteran, Vietnam veteran Ken Cabral served from 1968 to 1970. He is writing in memory of his father, World War II veteran Joe Cabral. Also writing are U.S. Army veterans Karen Thompson and Diane Kennedy. Thank you for your service. This is Ward Noble, Vietnam veteran, and he's in a Jeep. Welcome back, U.S. Air Force Sergeant Ward Noble, served from 1966 to 1970 as a jet mechanic. He was stationed in Chandler, Arizona and Ubon, Thailand. Riding with Ward is his wife, Joanne Noble. Thank you for your service.
Monarch Arthur, U.S. Army Private First Class Arthur was drafted for Vietnam but served in South Korea. Let's give it up and give him a big welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
He's riding in a Freedom car.
Lots of freedom, y'all.
High School March. Welcome back, Tap Charter High School marching band, color guard, and dance team. Give them a hand.
Let's switch.
All right, Tab. Give it up for Tab. Tab High School.
Very colorful, red and black.
Taft Charter High School, y'all.
This is Juan Avilos, Reseda, Navy, JROTC, March. Reseda Charter High School, Navy, JROTC was established in 1995 and is led by Master Sergeant Juan Avalos. They offer students lessons in leadership. This is Reseda's 13-year attending.
Yes, folks, that's the future that you see right there.
Okay, this is number 39, Stephen, Beatrice, Betty, and Michael, Story, Boyd, Slave Lobby, Mixed Services, they're in a 2018 white Mazda, Gulf War veteran, Stephen Story, veteran of the Cuban Missile Crisis, Beatrice, Betty Boyd, and Gulf veteran Michael Zalagi.
All right, come on, let's give it up for them one more time. Richard Hernandez, the new movement. Let's welcome the new movement. 2022 Vietnam War Era Honoree Grand Marshal. Let's give it up for our Grand Marshal today. Marine Corps Corporal Richard Hernandez served from 68 to 69. Richard is the recipient of 3 Purple Hearts while serving in Vietnam. Also riding is U.S. Air Force Sergeant Richard Guerrero, served from 1968 to 72.
We have Joe Kershaw, also from the new movement. He's in a 1972 El Camino. He's the 2022 Vietnam War Era Honorary Grand Marshal. Marine Corps Corporal Joe Kershaw served from 1968 to 1969, recipient of 2 Purple Hearts while serving in Vietnam, receiving the Combat Action Ribbon and the Navy Commendation Medal with Combat V. Riding with Joe today is Army Specialist Robert Orozco, served with the 82nd Airborne. Thank you, Joe Kershaw and Richard Hernandez from the new movement.
All right, once again, the new movement, Willie Luna, and a 56 Chevy Blue Bel Air. 2022 Vietnam War Era Honorary Grand Marshal. Here we go, Army Specialist Willie Luna, served from 1969 to 71, riding in his 56 Chevy Bel Air. Riding with Willie is U.S. Marine Corporal Edmund Chavez, Vietnam era veteran from 1964 to 1968. Let's give it up.
Thank you for your service, Willie Luna, the new movement. This is a little special for me because it's my husband, George Juhas, driving Richard Ross from the new movement in his 1957 Chevy Bel Air. 2022 Vietnam War Era Honorary Grand Marshal, Army Specialist Richard Ross, served from 1966 through 1968 in his 1957 blue Chevy Bel Air. Also riding is U.S. Army Specialist 5, Joe Contreras, served from 1969 through 71 with the 7th Battalion 8 Artillery. Thank you for your service. 44 is Alfred Moreno.
Hey!
Also, from the new movement, he has a 1965 Chevy Impala. 2022 Vietnam War Era Honorary Grand Marshal, Marine Corps Lance Corporal Alfred Moreno, served from 1968 through 1970 in his 1965 Chevy Impala. And riding with him is his son, U.S. Petty Officer 3, Philip Moreno, served from 1990 to 1993. Give it up for them. Okay, this is Leonard Rosales, also with the new movement. In a 1953 blue-white Bel Air. 2022 Vietnam War Era Honorary Grand Marshal. Army Specialist 4, Leonard Rosales, 1969 to 1971. Riding with his granddaughter and son-in-law, U.S. Army Specialist 4 Daniel Camarillo, served from 1996 through 2000. Served with the 82nd Airborne Division as a paratrooper. U.S. Army Sergeant Sabina Brown, served from 2019 through 2020. Senior Intelligence Analyst with the 25th Infantry Division, currently aiding homeless veterans. Thank you, Leonard Rosales.
Number 46 now. Richard Mariano. Altamirano. Please say that name.
Altamirano.
Sorry about that, gentlemen. They're in a 1953 Mercury. The U.S. Specialist for Richard, served from 1972 to 74. U.S. Army Specialist for Eddie Landin, from 1971 to 73. Also writing is U.S. Marine Lance Corporal Henry Landin from 1960 to 64, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for your service. Robert Duarte. He's from the Bluesvilles Viejos. 1956 Chevy Bel Air. U.S. Army Specials, Robert Duarte. 1972 in his 1956 Chevy Bel Air. U.S. Army Specialist 4 Martin Ibarra, 1969 and through 1989. And U.S. Army Seaman Freddie Gomez, 1968 through 70. Robert Duarte, thank you for your service.
Well, with you guys, we need it.
Number 48, once again, the Bluebills Viejos. We got a 1941 blue-green Chevy Fleetline U.S. Army PFC run. Puga from 1972 to 74 in 1941.
New Year's Eve in my house one time, remember?
Fleetline U.S. Army PFC Ruben Hernandez, who served from 1970 to 72.
I'm at Trinity Church.
And U.S. Army
You came
Specialist
over
Dante Puga from 1967 to 1970.
8 years ago.
What, did you live in Silmar?
Yeah, in Silmar.
I remember you.
Yeah.
I sure do. Yeah.
We were going to Trinity for a while. I see a shepherd.
And what's your name again?
John. What was yours?
Tyrone.
Yeah, Tyrone.
I remember you. How you been doing?
I actually seen you at the car show. I go to all the car shows. You were at a car show last weekend.
Yes, I was. That was me, Jay. It's good seeing you, bro.
U.S. Army Specialist.
All right, Jay. You have your business. Catch you on the rebound.
65 through 67. Also writing our U.S. Specialist for Richard Castillo, 1968 through 70, and U.S. Army Specialist 5, Raul Perez, and Vietnam veteran Joe Martino. Thank you for your service.
All right, Rick Neiman. Once again, U.S. Specialist Rick, who served from 1969 to 71, writing our Rick and U.S. Marine Corporal Robert Bella from 68 to 1970.
You know what? I'm going to move.
Thank you, Rick Nemeth and Robert DeVella. This is Richard Molina, also from the Bluesvilles Viejos. He's U.S. Air Force Sergeant Richard Molina, served 1951 through 55. Writing with Richard is Army Specialist for Angel Chacon, served 1971 through 73. Thank you very much for your service. Joe Costello from the Latinos, U.S. Air Force. He's in a 1966 Chevy pickup. Joe Costello, Vietnam veteran, 1966 through 67, U.S. Air Force Don Quintus, Vietnam veteran, and U.S. Army.
And who is this guy here? Hey, bro.
And Tech Sergeant Alejandra Valdez, Thank you for your service. Latino San Fernando.
All right, we got the Latinos again. U.S. Army Vietnam veteran Sergeant Victor Hernandez. From 1969 to 1970, U.S. Army PFC Ernie Bastaleros Jr. writing in memory of his brother, U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Armando Bastaleros.
Thank you for your service.
51, we have Richard Molina, U.S. Okay.
Carlos Contreras, also from the Latinos, San Fernando veterans, in a 1951 Chevy. U.S. Army Specialist for Carlos Contreras. Manny Granillo, Latinos, in a 2015 Jeep. U.S. Army Sergeant Manny Granillo. Thank you for your service.
56.5.
Raymond Carizosa, Latino, San Fernando veterans, in a 1952 Chevy. Writing in memory of Raymond Carizosa are his family members. Robert Estrada, Latino, San Fernando veterans, in a 2022 Chevy pickup. U.S. Army Specialist Robert Estrada. Danny Borges, Latinos, in a 1965 El Camino. U.S. Army veteran Danny Borges. And this is Adan Robles, Vietnam. He has a convertible. Let's welcome Texas Navy Vietnam veteran, U.S. Marine Corps Staff Sergeant Adam Robles Jr., awarded 2 Purple Stars, service medals, several commendation medals, and combat action ribbon. Henry Frank Munoz, Vietnam. Let's welcome U.S. Army Veteran Specialist 5, Henry Munoz. Riding with Henry is Air Force Sergeant Frank Munoz. This is Arthur Guzman, also serving Vietnam. U.S. Army Specialist Arthur Guzman, representing 7 brothers who served in Army and Marines. Thank you for your service, Arthur Guzman.
Wow, 7 brothers.
Folks, I'm standing right here on the corner of Laurel County and San Fernando Mission.
Served in the Korean and Vietnam War veterans. U.S. Army Specialist Pete Rios, riding in a 1938 Buick Century, riding with Pete is his wife. Pete Rios, thank you for your service.
All right, what a beautiful car, Pete.
Michael Matthews, he's a Navy veteran. He's got an old truck, 1956 Ford pickup that he's had since high school.
Wow.
Michael Matthews. Steve Acosta, Navy. U.S. Army Petty Officer, 2nd Class Steve Acosta, who served as an engineer and marine mechanic. This is Romy Arendano, served in the Vietnam vet. And he's got it. Oh, what kind of car is this? U.S. Army Sergeant Romy Arendano served with the 11th Armored Cavalry Unit Black Horse in Doc Pho in 1968. Received the Bronze Star Medal with Valor in 68. Thank you, Romy. Peter Moreno, Vietnam, U.S. Navy. U.S. Army
Brother
Specialist
Romy, hey.
Moreno, who served as a combat medic. Riding with Peter is Nancy Moreno. All right, Pete.
69, Danny Inez. U.S. Army Master Sergeant Danny Inez served his country for over 26 years, ladies and gentlemen. Inez was a helicopter crew chief with the 101st Airborne Division in Vietnam from 1969 to 1994. He's riding his newly restored 1973 VW sedan that he purchased in 1973. Give it up one more time. Welcome and thank you for that yellow bug.
Jesus Rodriguez, Vietnam War, is driving a 1961 Rolls Royce.
Just like my mom's 77 Beetle Bug, y'all. Just like it.
Jesus Rodriguez, what a beautiful car. Bernice Lopez, Vietnam War, 1966 Mustang Coupe. U.S. Army Specialist Dwayne Bernice and United States Marine Corps veteran Alex Alba serving 2 tours. Thank you for your service.
All right, Jimmy Gilbert, Ortega Romero, decorated Vietnam War veteran. Let's give it up. Let's welcome them. U.S. Army Sergeant Jimmy Ortega from Vietnam from 1966 to 68, awarded the Bronze Star War V device. And U.S. Army Sergeant Gil Romero awarded the Bronze Star device and Combat Infantry badge. Let's give it up and let's welcome. Thank you for your service.
All right, we got Richard Villa, Vietnam veteran. We welcome U.S. veteran Richard Villa, who served in the Vietnam War, 1968 through 69, in a nice Chevy Super Sport.
Number 75, John and Nancy Phillips. Please welcome back veterans U.S. Air Force Sergeant John Phillip from 1966 to 69 and U.S. Air Force Airman First Class Nancy Phillips from 1966 to 1968, representing the Vietnam War.
Ron Zepke, Vietnam veteran. U.S. Navy veteran Ron Zipke on a 1937 Ford Deluxe truck. Thank you for your service, Ron. Fernando Sanchez, Vietnam veteran. Let's welcome Fernando Sanchez, Army Specialist Force, served in Vietnam from 1968 through 1970. Thank you, Fernando Sanchez. Sergio Alonso, San Fernando High School Mighty Tigers, Marching Band and Color Guard. From the San Fernando Valley, the Marching Tiger Band and Color Guard is filled with rich history. The band and Color Guard are here with us today to pay tribute to our heroes.
Come on, let's give it up for the San Fernando Tigers in the house. Come on down. Let's put those hands together for the Tigers.
Is North Valley Military Color Guard Armed Drill Team. The North Valley Military Institute, a free public charter school for grades 6 to 12, offering a college preparatory curriculum within a one-of-a-kind applied leadership focus.
Hey, we want to thank them for all their volunteer stuff they do in the community. Well, you know, pre-pandemic, of course, years ago, we would see them all over the community, serving and volunteering. So welcome one more time. Let's give it up for the North Valley Military Institute.
This is Jose Mia Perez, Desert Storm Honorary Grand Marshal. Jose Perez was with the Mechanized Infantry in Fort Hood and was deployed in Operation Desert Storm, riding with his daughter, Sergeant Mia Perez, who just finished a deployment with Operation Resolve, supporting our Polish and NATO allies. Thank you to Jose and Mia Perez.
Stephanie Rubin, OIF Honorary Grand Marshal, joining us today for the first time. Is U.S. Army veteran Sergeant Stephanie Rubin, who served from 2000 to 2009 with a deployment in Kuwait, Iraq in 2003. Let's give it up. Thank you for your service.
This is Walter Abarca, OIF. U.S. Marine Corporal Walter Abarca served from 2003 to 2007 in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. Walter Abarca, thank you for your service. Gennaro Martinez, Vietnam. U.S. Marine Corps Corporal Gennaro Martinez served in Vietnam from 66 to 67 with his 7th Marine Bulk Fuel Company. 3rd Marine Grand Support.
All right, and driving the truck is Chubby Hernandez. Nice truck there.
And folks, and you know good and well, look who I always run into all the time. Larry Love. Brother Chubby over here of Chubby's Autos. Always good seeing you, bro. All right, okay.
Richard
Hold on a second.
OIF.
There he is. Yep, and here I am.
Gladiator, U.S. Army Sergeant Richard Castaneda with 11 years of service with the deployment in Operation Noble Eagle. Riding with Richard are his wife and daughters. Richard Castaneda, thank you for your service.
All right, 85, Thomas George is Johnson. North Hills Search and Rescue, Korean veteran George W. Johnson is joined by Thomas Johnson from the North Hills Search and Rescue Canine Unit. Their motto is so that others may live. Thank you for your service.
Luis Genera, Vietnam War era Marine Corporal Luis Genera. Thank you, Luis Genera, for your service. Gustavo Aguilar, OEF, 2018 Dodge Durango. Corporal Aguilar, United States Marine Corps. Iraqi veteran, 2002 to 2006. Thank you, Gustavo Aguilar. Coming up is Francisco Diaz, U.S. Army Specialist. U.S. Army served in Desert Storm in 1991. Was a tank driver in the M1 Abrams tank. Francisco Diaz, thank you for your service.
All right, let's welcome Francisco Diaz.
Okay, Frank Gonzalez Jr., Vietnam War, 2000, U.S. Navy Second Class Petty Officer, Frank Calzada Jr. Thank you, Frank.
Welcome. Give it up one more time for Frank.
That's George Egliga from Vietnam War, U.S. Army. George Egliga. Thank you for your service, George. George Avila, Vietnam War, U.S. Army Sergeant. George Avila.
God bless you, George.
Edward Gonzalez, also Vietnam War veteran. U.S. Army E4 Specialist.
Nice car, Bobby. 94.
Val Rich, U.S. Marine Corps. Thank you for your service, Val Rich.
All right, Val. God bless you. Bobby, nice car. 95, you got it.
Ernesto Gonzalez, also Vietnam vet. 1985 Chevy, U.S. Army. Ernesto Gonzalez, thank you for your service.
And he'll wake you up every Sunday morning with it.
David Lopez, OIF, OEF, in the 1965 Chevy Impala. U.S. Marine Corps, Staff Sergeant David Lopez, thank you for your service. Thomas Guzman, Vietnam veteran. Thank you, Thomas Guzman, for your service.
All right, folks. Here we go.
Alberto
Veterans Day
Crespo,
shout-outs will be coming up during the wrap-up.
U.S. Army Specialist Alberto Crespo. This is Mike Frias, 144 Charlie Taker Division. In the 1963 Pete, Sergeant Army, Mike Frias. Well, I see Mike Ramirez, Guardian Angel. Mike Ramirez, thank you for your service. Yes, we have Joe Vidal. He's a U.S. Cavalry World War II vet. Thank you for your service, Joe Vidal.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Joe Vidal, World War II vet, Vietnam.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this will. We got LAPD in the house. All right.
LAPD, y'all.
Mission Division. God bless you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on this 19th Annual Veterans Parade. And I want to thank my co-host, Lupe Yuhas, who I put on the spot last minute, did a tremendous job. Let's give it up for her. Thank you, Lupe. I'm Pastor
Well,
Rudy.
folks, I wish there could be more, but you know what? It's all done. It's all done. What you saw, the LAPD was the last of the finale. What you have been watching, is a live coverage of the 19th annual Veterans Day Parade. Of the Veterans Day Parade, right here on Laurel Canyon in San Fernando Mission. Everyone is all down at Richie Valens Park right now, over on Paxton. I am going to be joining them over there very, very, very shortly. And before I go any further, because I did promise, as I said, that I would do this. And here I am. I'm going to be a man. I am going to be a man of my word, and we're going to do some Veterans Day shout out right now as we speak. And thanks for those that have sent it to me. Want to give a Veterans Day shout out to Brother Paul Amato Sr., World War II Navy veteran, Brother Paul Amato III, retired Navy veteran, Brother Paul Amato Jr., Navy veteran, 3 generations that have served. Brother Frankie Fermi, U.S. Marines, 1972 to 1977, U.S. Army, 1988 to 1992. Brother Chris Cisneros' great-granddad, John Z. Rojas of San Fernando, California, also served in the U.S. Army. Brother Joseph Jab Green, my uncle Jab, who served in the U.S. Army. He was killed in Vietnam at only May 19, 1968. Rest in peace, Brother Jab. Brother Ignacio Diaz served in the U.S. Army, 2 wars, World War II, the Korea conflict. He also received the Purple Heart. His son, Brother Benny Diaz, served in the U.S. Army, stationed in Vietnam. Both of them, father and son, volunteered, not drafted, and they were 1st Cavalry. Rest in peace, Brother Ignacio. And Brother Lloyd Keola Sr., he served in the Army and Navy. Rest in peace. And also a happy Veterans Day to all veterans, to all those that have served. Got the street sweeper behind me right now, cleaning up house right now, as you see. But you know what? It's not over yet, because the celebration still continues down at Paxton Park and also over at the American Legion, Post 176, in which I'm going to be heading over to right now. So it's still not 3 words. It's not over. It's not over, because I'm getting ready to head on over there, see some more folks, and taking part of this all-day celebration, 19th Annual Veterans Day Parade 2022, out here in Mission Hills, California, right here on Laurel Canyon. Thank you all so much for watching. That means a lot to me. You can go back and you can watch it at any time, and all of it will be available. It will be on my YouTube page in the next coming days. So please, please, please stay tuned, not to be missed. This is Brother Tyrone, your Global National Kingdom reporter, coming to you live on Laurel Canyon Boulevard, the 19th Annual Veterans Day Parade here in Laurel Canyon, right here today and now. Do take care of yourself, and I will leave you with this. If no one has never told you that they don't love you today, hey, wait a minute, hey, get over it, wait a minute, girl. Wait a minute, don't
How you been,
brother, don't run so fast.
How you been?
How you doing?
Good.
How you been
That's
doing?
right. Enjoying the parade, man. That's
I know you was trying to talk. I was trying to get my last words in and everything.
right. That's right. You have a good one, brother.
All right then, bro. All right. And I leave you with this. May you live as long as you want, but never want as long as you live. May you live to be 100 and me 100 but minus a day. So I'll never know that all of you beautiful souls that watching my live cast have passed away. And remember, when the Kingdom Report is not on your device is just not on. Have a very blessed day. Happy Veterans Day to all of the veterans, past, present, those that is with us and those that are not with us. They live on in memory. God bless. I love you all. Take care of yourself, and I will catch you on the rebound.